Hello again, everybody. We're back in another Phoenix Wright investigation. We have to kind of find out what the heck is going on now that we've proven that the not the investigation, sorry, that's right, the murderer. The murderer was, no, hang on. The victim was what on earth was going on in the last video? Still, we should probably be listening in what their characters are actually saying. This was a great intro. I should probably get rid of it, but I'm going to keep it. Because, I'm a professional and all that. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry that I missed it. Huh? Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. It had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Okay, let's get moving. We haven't got long to go, have we? So, let's check the detention center and see what Will Powers has got to tell us. Oh, Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah, although there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, we need to talk. The producer, Vasquez. Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? No, nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. That sounds something important. Director Manella! Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everybody knows the name Salmonella. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks, how high? And that's all. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, although I can't imagine him jumping. Oh dear. That's a bit rude. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Oh, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago, right? Well, I need to go do some history lessons. Alright, let's move over to the studio and see what they got going on there. Oh, it's old bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Oh. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. Oh, that's evil. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Okay, let's talk to her. Okay, we're asking the same questions of everyone, it seems. I was wondering about the Vasquez. Vasquez? Vasquez. There's gotta be a pun in there somewhere, but I have no idea what it could be. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me to talk about her. So sorry. Okay, so there's a big secret going on here. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? Oh, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh, he's a dirty boy. Huh, why would anybody like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, May. No. Phoenix, do we have to have a talk about something here? Mr. Hammer. Oh, I've heard what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Bowser's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. Impossible. Okay, so we've already upset her. We're off to a great start. Let's check the employee area, because this is a dead end. So what have we got over here? I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just the one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yar! Oh wait, it's Gumshoe. No, no touching! Eek! Oh, okay, we got tackled. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Here, I guess I could be a little dramaticus? Dramaticus. I'm having trouble with words today. I suppose it's the actor in me. I can't do it. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Here, pal. Traces thereof. Awesome. Excellent. So they're actually listening to us. The plate. What have you found? So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, or you got to take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If they're traces, it'll change colour. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Yeah, let's see if it changes colour. Well, the testing solutions on the plate change colour, alright? So, the food in this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yay! So we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt. How goes with your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though. Oh, so what's wrong with him? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you on that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints, on the bottle. So he was in fact the one who put the sleeping pills in. Yep, that sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So what's right? Yay! Okay, so we have absolute solid evidence that our guy is safe. So let's keep moving then. Into the dressing room. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week, the last episode of The Steel Samurai... What? No! What's wrong with The Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer, I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer, and she had some sort of dirt on him. He'd do anything she'd say, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Well, dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were just using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set as it was, the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? No, why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make the kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai and the, the not quite so kids? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll all be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh. Probably the scrapbook, I'm gonna guess. Yay! And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show wouldn't be cancelled, just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Oh, well, you're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Ooh, 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, somebody died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? Oh. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producers, Mrs. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know, who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. He was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen, is it? Okay, back to the bag. Let's move. And of course we have to go through the employee area and into the main gate. What are you still slinking around for? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everyone's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Okay, I think she's ready to talk. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols! Oh, Nichols. Nick, Penny Nichols, the assistant that we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on somebody's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just trying to do my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Hammer's costume? I do have proof. I do have proof, old bag. I can prove that Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. I think probably one of these two will do it, but let's do the pills. Here's my proof. What? What's this little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on them. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used these pills on Powers? It's the steak. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak before lunch, correct? Well, yes, so... This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. And there are traces of sleeping pills powder on the plate. Oh! I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Soulbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Soulbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia, and she silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Soulbag. Hold on a minute. Poor old Miss Soulbag. Here, take this. A photograph. Ooh. Oh. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer at Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight a bad guy at the top of those stairs here. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? That was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Okay, so Jack Hammer was a accidental murderer. So I think we should probably go look at that area. Let's go check it out. So, Studio 1, and then... Oh, we've got something else going on here too. Thinking back, Nick, to the day of the murder, Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if somebody called him. Like the director or the producer? Oh yeah, I can't even go to Studio 1 anymore, so Studio 2 it is. Oh, it's Vasquez. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Who? Hello? H-E-L-L-O-O. I mean, I can't spell. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Nope, she's not talking. I am watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay, well, we need to examine the area, so let's have a look. And oh yes, I can slide across, and here we go. There's some flowers here. Oh wow, so pretty, they're taking really good care of these. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. Yep, that fence is dangerous indeed. Now is the van still nothing? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They keep you in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Oh, hang on a minute, we did all this before! Okay, we don't need to look at this. Anything in the burner? An incinerator. Apparently just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. No, okay, this all looks pretty much the same. Let's have a chat with her. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shush. Huh? Perhaps you did not hear me. I am watching the clouds. I am not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Director Manella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. And we gotta cover them all. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I am tired of the Steel Samurai. My French accent is amazing. Anyone would think I'm a native. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Okay, I don't think we're getting anywhere here, so let's try going into the trailer. There'll be some evidence in here, right? Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare car she needed. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, is there anything in the bin? There's always some evidence in the bin. Ah, okay, it's just some paper cups and crumpled documents. I mean, the documents could be anything, right? This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around here. It looks like they're... Oh, hang on a minute. I can present stuff to people, can't I? Hang on a minute. Let's go back outside. So let's move back outside and show this picture to Vasquez. So present. Beep 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 beep. Yep, that's the one I want to present. So, present. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? It means a security lady. Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The? It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let us talk about it more inside the trailer. Oh. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay, I guess we have to follow. Okay, what's she gonna tell us? You can. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why does she seem so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I hadn't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. Where would it be if it wasn't an accident? Oh, no. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where is it proved? Can you prove it? Just think. Who would he have let me run his, would he have let me run his life for 5 years over an accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady says it was an accident. Oh, well, she is a big fan of Mr. Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did, and gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter needed would be the negatives. He could have made copies. But he didn't. The only copy of that photograph is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Oh. They weren't kidding about her being in with the Mafia. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It is a shame you will have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would Deee Deeeee care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it about where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Wait, have I lost? Did that cause me to... Hold it right there. Oh, I heard everything, pal. Deee Deeeee, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Oh, not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in the court. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh, so wait, hang on a minute. So that means she's a criminal, of course, because, you know, she tried to have me erased. But I'm a defense attorney, so I'm not going to defend her. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe? Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just that I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. And I finally got to do it. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon, though. Yeah, that went really well. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Deee Deeeee. To be continued. Okay, that went really well, actually. I'm very pleased with that. We're finally getting to the bottom of this. Now we get to save, and I will see you all in the next video, because I think this might be the final video for this series. So let's see how we go. Until then, everyone, though, take care, and bye-bye.